Welcome to the first of 4 demos of IBM SPSS Modeler. These demos will give you a good understanding of Modeler's powerful capabilities, from accessing data, manipulating data, analyzing data, and deploying the results of your analysis. In this first demo, we'll show you how to access a variety of data sources and merge them. Let's get started. Data that's being used for analysis can sit in many places: databases, Excel files, text files, and may even require user input at the point of processing. IBM SPSS Modeler makes it easy to get to all of it. In this demo, we will tackle an all-too-common scenario where data sits in 2 tables on our database, but there is a local file where information is also located, and we need to bring it all together for our analysis. To access data on a database, the first thing we'll do is double-click on the database icon in the Sources palette. This places a node on our canvas, which allows us to make the connection to the database. In this case, we're looking for customer data. If we have an existing SQL query, we can use that to access our data, or we can use the table mode, and IBM SPSS Modeler will create the SQL necessary in order to analyze the data. If there isn't a database connection present, IBM SPSS Modeler will require us to create a new one using ODBC, or Open Database Connectivity. Let's do that now. After opening the ODBC Data Source Administrator, we'll create a new DSN and use the ODBC drivers provided by IBM as a part of the IBM SPSS Modeler install. Once the DSN is created, we can refresh the connections and connect directly to the data source. Since we are in table mode when we click the Select button, we will be able to choose one of the tables available to us on the database. Once the table we want is chosen, we can click Preview and see the first 10 rows of the data set. In fact, at any time we can click on Preview anywhere in the stream and view the current data set at that time, which is especially handy when trying to troubleshoot. Now that we have a connection to the customer's table, we're going to copy the same node and change the table to last month status. This is part of the power of IBM SPSS Modeler. There's no need to recode or retype this data connection. Copy, paste, done. We now have connections to 2 tables and need to combine them in order to perform our analysis. To work with records or rows of a data set, we want to choose the Record Ops tab on the palette. This time, we will double-click the Merge node. The Merge node allows us to not only merge database tables together, but to merge any source to any other source that IBM SPSS connects to. Double-clicking into the Merge node, we see the different inputs, in this case, customers and last month status. On the Merge tab, we define what method Modeler will use to merge data. In nearly all cases, we'll want to use keys. Modeler then scans for columns of the same names in each input to automatically join. At the bottom of the Merge tab, we can choose how the datasets merge. In this case, not every customer record may have a status from last month, so we will choose Partial Outer Join and select the table, which should return all rows, in this case, customers. Now, by placing a table node from the Output tab on the canvas and running the stream, we can see how the merged sets came together, and a new column has been added from before: churned. Another valuable and potentially time-saving feature found in certain editions of SPSS Modeler is SQL pushback. When present, IBM SPSS Modeler turns node instructions into a set of SQL statements and sends them to the database. This shortcuts the need to move the entire dataset to Modeler, and instead only moves the data needed. You can test for SQL pushback by selecting a node and clicking the purple hexagon in the top palette. Those nodes that turn purple are part of the SQL query. To finish out, let's address a common use case in data analysis. The data needed to complete the analysis is found in both the database and in a local Excel file. Instead of attempting to upload the Excel file to the database, or pulling all the data down to the local desktop and trying to work, why not use the power of SPSS Modeler to do it all for you? In fact, after connecting to the local Excel file, the process we use to merge our tables is the same one we'll use to merge in the Excel file. Once the merge is completed, executing the table node shows us both the database columns and now the comment field from the Excel file. In this video, we learned how to successfully connect and merge multiple data sources inside IBM SPSS Modeler, whether in a database or on our local desktop. In the next video, we'll learn how to manipulate the data and ready it for analysis.